I feel good personally. I mean, obviously we lost, so that's not good. I feel like I'm good to go. Like my body's healthy mentally. I'm ready for the season. But I think our first half there's some lessons to be learned. A decent amount of possession, but just got to be a bit more careful with the ball. And we want to be a possession-based team, and then especially then you have to make sure you treat the ball with the utmost respect, and you don't give the opponents silly turnovers. Especially the way they were playing with three up top. I think they were waiting for those things and try to create for us to create chances for them. So, but season's young, so obviously some positives to take from as well. Good to see Clint back. Good to see him score. Should do his confidence well. Quick turnaround against another good side. So we're out here working hard, trying to get ready for that.
You talked about not turning the ball over. Montreal's obviously got good midfield, and how important is that going to be for people to play the signature defense that you guys played last year and this coming up?
Yeah, I think we've always been pretty solid defensively. And even in this last game, I think we've blocked a lot of shots. We were kind of like I remember Chad blocking quite a few shots, Roman as well. So even though I think it was 12-2 on shots in the first half, there wasn't too much as a defensive unit. I think we could have done better. I think again, for us, it's just we have to be a bit more careful with when we have the ball, when we're on offense. But who knows how Montreal is gonna come out? I think also is playing at the other stadium where the turf field is very, very hard and very bouncy. You have to be very, very careful with playing on the back, because I don't think the ball is gonna settle down as quickly as on other fields. So if the ball is bouncing at a teammate, I think, or I'm expecting them to try to pressure that, and I think we will try to do the same thing. If someone's facing their own goal and getting a bouncy ball, it's a sign. So maybe we want to avoid that for the first few minutes, try to ease our way into the game, find our way into the game, calm the nerves, and then establish some possession maybe a bit higher up the field.
What's the general message from both the coaching staff and the veterans on this team about losing your first match of the season after coming off the MLS Cup championship?
I feel like there's people out there that expected us to now all of a sudden win every game, which just isn't going to happen realistically. So again, last year is in the past. The only thing you can take over from last year is maybe take a little bit of confidence in yourself as an individual and as a team. Carry that confidence over a little bit. Other than that, every inch, every tackle, every point has to be gained again. So if we think we can rest here, I think that's possibly the trap that a lot of teams in previous years have fallen into. So I think we put in a good shift. We worked hard. We weren't shy to put in a good effort. So that's something that has to be consistent. It has to be there every week. So that's a good thing that we brought that last week. And just keep working hard, believe in each other. We'll be all right. We have a lot of quality in here. There's no need to panic.
There are a lot of guys who are a little bit dinged up to start the season. Short off season contributes to that. How important is it to try to make sure that your body is right when you're ramping up for what could be a very, very long campaign?
Very important. You can have the best players on your team, if they're not going to get on the field because they're injured, it's not going to help you, is it? So very important. So I trust that we have enough veterans and people that know what it takes to treat their bodies well and make sure that they're ready. And then hopefully the young guys will follow their leads. That's something that I spoke about about last year. Was Zach Scott. It's a consummate professional who, even though he didn't see the pitch much, would treat everything with the utmost respect. And make sure he'd be ready when he was called upon. Fight through little illnesses if he needed to. That sets a good example for young guys who maybe don't know what it takes. So I think we have enough guys in our squad to lead by example in that way. And but yeah, you're right. If we have too many injuries and those players can't be on the field, then it's going to be a tough and long year.
On that second goal against Kyoto, is there anything maybe that the defense could have done differently to maybe prevent that space from coming in, or is it just?
In retrospect, I think you can dissect every single play and probably find 50 things we could have done better there. could I have stayed a little bit further back and given myself more time to maybe get a step over and push? Could have Roman stepped a little bit more? Could we have not turned over the ball so far back? Could we have reacted better? There's so many things. We've looked at it. I think we've identified what we could do better, but we're not gonna get too negative about it because again, the season's young. We're gonna make mistakes. Every team's gonna make mistakes, but ultimately, I think we have enough quality to be successful this year.